Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the iPhone 15 Plus versus the last year iPhone 14 Plus, and the iPhone 14 Plus is powered by Apple A15 Bionic SoC with 6 GB of RAM, while the latest iPhone 15 Plus is powered by Apple A16 Bionic SoC with 6 GB of RAM as well. On the back, we have a dual cameras on both phones, and the new iPhone 15 Plus has a 48 megapixel f1.6 aperture main camera, while on the iPhone 14 Plus we have a 12 megapixel f1.5 aperture with the sensor shift OIS main cameras on both phones. Also, we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and the back on both phones is made up of glass. We have dual iron glass, and the frames on both phones is made up of aluminium. On the bottom we have our USB-C on the latest iPhone 15 Plus as compared to Lightning port we have on the iPhone 14 Plus, and both phones also has a stereo speakers with IP68 water and dust resistance. So in this video I'm gonna show you how much difference between the Apple A16 we have inside the iPhone 15 Plus versus Apple A15 we have on the iPhone 14 Plus. So without any wasting time, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. Logos came up slightly faster. This came up slightly faster on the iPhone 15 Plus, and both phones is running on iOS 17 version 2.1. So the older iPhone 14 Plus is faster when it comes to booting up, and the 15 Plus it is a 1 or 2 second slower as compared to the 14 Plus. And guys, now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. So on the latest iPhone 15 Plus we have 6.7 inch Full HD Plus Super Retina XDR OLED with 60Hz refresh rate. Also we have a dynamic island on the top, while on the iPhone 14 Plus we also have 6.7 inch Full HD Plus Super Retina XDR with 60Hz refresh rate as well, although we have a notch on the top. Also we have 2000 nits of maximum brightness as compared to only 1200 we have on the iPhone 14 Plus, and the bottom chin it is actually more smaller again on the latest iPhone 15 Plus. And guys, everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application I'm gonna launching is the phone dialer that is open up at the same time. Let's open settings again, exactly the same. Again we have 60Hz refresh rate on both phones, no improvement we have inside the latest iPhone 15 Plus, although we have a dynamic island. And now check out some more apps. Now let's open Amazon shopping, and that one it is open up at the same time as you can see. And let's see the scrolling feels absolutely smooth and stable, I would say, although it is on 60 Hz, so I cannot say it is feels really smooth, but it is okay. Now let's open that again, exactly the same. And now check out some games application, and now let's see that how much difference between the Apple A16 we have inside the iPhone 15 Plus versus Apple A15 on inside the iPhone 14 Plus. Opening up the Candy Crush Saga, and it is almost a draw, I would say. Instagram exactly the same. Let's pin out, exactly the same. Snapchat exactly the same. Spotify same result. Subway Surfer, and this time iPhone 15 Plus is showing its performance, I would say, but it is almost a draw. Not, it is a 2 or 3 second difference. So now let's opening up the Temperament 2, another game. Apple A16 versus Apple A15. So at this time both phones looks really similar. 15 Plus it is a tiny bit faster, I would say. Now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, and this is a big game. Let's see in that game which one will take the lead. Apple A16, which is based on 4nm architecture, versus Apple A15, which is based on 5nm architecture, although we have 5-core GPU on both phones. So as you can see, iPhone 15 Plus it is slightly faster. Also in that game we have smooth graphics with extreme frame rate on both phones, because we don't have 120Hz refresh rate on both phones, and that is why every single game will be stuck at 60 Hz. Open up X, that is exactly the same. And now let's open Zedge. And Zedge, it is open up slightly faster, I would say, on the iPhone 15 Plus. As far as the scrolling are concerned, no issue whatsoever, although 60 Hz it feels really outdated because I am really used to a 120 Hz on my iPhone 13 Pro Max. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. So camera is open up at the same time, I would say. As far as the cam performance are concerned, in my opinion, and the cam performance, it is slightly improved, I would say, on the latest on the iPhone 15 Plus. Anyways, looking at the front facing camera, and the front facing camera looks exactly the same, or it is looks more darker on the iPhone 15 Plus. Overall, I like the colors on the latest iPhone 15 Plus. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using Safari internet on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network, apple.com first website, and apple.com, it is open up faster on the iPhone 15 Plus or on the iPhone 14 Plus. As you can see, in the 15 Plus it is done, and the 14 Plus is taking a lot of time. Now it is also done. Again, scrolling feels absolutely smooth, no issue whatsoever, although 60 Hz feels really choppy. And next on the list is the wikipedia.org. Open up slightly faster on the 15 Plus, and scrolling feels really smooth. Same thing with zooming out. And now let's see RAM measurement on both phones, and both phones has a 6 GB of RAM. Now let's see how is the RAM measurement is gonna looks like on the older iPhone 14 Plus. Phone dialer still there, settings still there, Amazon shopping still there, Candy Crush Saga still there, Instagram, Pinout, Snapchat and Spotify, it is still there. Snapchat and Spotify on both phones still there. Even Subway Surfer, Temper and 2, PUBG. Now let's open X. Last way back to the Zedge, and last way back to the internet browser. Excellent RAM management on both phones. And guys, over I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the latest iPhone 15 Plus overall is performed slightly faster only in games, but as far as the system based applications are concerned, it is about the same on both phones, no difference at all. So in terms of the RAM wise, again, excellent RAM management we have with the latest iPhone 15 Plus. Let's talk about the battery sizes. So on the latest iPhone 15 Plus as well as on the older iPhone 14 Plus, we have 4323 mAh battery size with a 20-watt super fast charging support. Again, in the box we does not get any charger. Thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the iPhone 15 Plus versus the iPhone 14 Plus, and do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram as well as on X, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.